pepper spray, Kubotan stun guns. Oh my! Hey, now I'm going to show you what I consider the basic safety set. What's a safety set? A safety set would be a pepper spray with a Kubotan. Here's a Kubotan. Those two are the most basic, and then to make your defense tools even more easier to use and more enjoyable to use and more effective. That's my favorite thing, being effective. Add an arm candy or add a breakaway keychain. So this is kind of a preview for you. So now let me go through all of those and show you what I am talking about. So the first thing I want to show you is a tactical pen. So this can be used in conjunction or in place of a Kubotan, depending on your purpose. I prefer the Kubotans for everyday use, for coming and going, and just it's always with me. A tactical pen is great. It's for the same reasons a Kubotan is, but the tactical pen, this is called the To Whom It May Concern, is fantastic for those of you who, one, work in a place where self-defense tools are not allowed. Sad but true, some people can't take things to defend themselves and they work in places that put them at risk, like nurses who have to walk to the cars in the middle of the night or super early in the morning. There's just a lot of people who work in jobs they can't take defense tools, but they're in a high-risk situation. Or say you want to fly somewhere, okay? You cannot take pepper spray or Kubotans through TSA. It has to be checked luggage only. And some airlines would rather you not bring pepper spray. So there's that. You have to check the fine print of your airline. But guess what? You have the legal right to take a tactical pen. So yes, you can legally take this to TSA. Just be warned, they do have the legal right to take it from you. So my suggestion for you is to, when you pack it with your things, pack it with your pens and your notebooks and such like that, so that they know that you don't intend to hurt anybody with it. It's a tool. And yes, it's a pen. You literally can write with it. So, which is its main purpose, right? Well, maybe second main purpose. Because this is also can be used as a Kubotan. Oh, I forgot to bring my friend Bob over here. Here's Bob. Hey, Bob. He thought he had the night off. Silly Bob. So, hey, Bob, you want to help me out? He's so handy. He's such a good sport. All right, so my buddy Bob and I are going to show you what to do with these and with the Kubotans, but in a gentle way because I don't want to hurt my bud. So yes, this tactical pen can be used like a Kubotan. And I'm going to show you in a minute how to use a Kubotan, but it's a striking tool. It's also used as oh my goodness, I forgot the word. A pain compliance tool. So you can use it to hit with it, press in, scrape down. But you know what I like about this? That makes it special because, you know, yes, here's the Kubotan. So you can hit with it, but see that little end right there? See if it comes through clearly in my phone. This is a sharp edge right in here. That is a DNA collector. Yes. So you can hit with it and you can come back and scrape up some DNA wherever you can get it to touch a little bit of skin. And then you have a little piece of their DNA. And you know what? Then the police can use that to identify their attacker and get him off the street. Yes. And here's my goof. I forgot to get a new battery. I left it on. I'm sorry. Not the best demonstration when I have a flashlight that's not working, But it's a flashlight and it's a strobe. You'll have to take my word for it. It works great. Bob, I usually put it in Bob's eyes. He's actually kind of grateful. So, but there it is. Tactical pen you can take to work with you. If you can't take anything else, you can take it with you just to use at the grocery store and boop, 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 boop. You know, when you were at the cash register and you don't want to touch those keys. So it's really handy for that. And writing your notes and doing all the things you want to do. But you know what? It's a self-defense tool as well. Love it. Okay. Here is a Kubotan. Let me show you a different one. Oops. Okay. So a Kubotan, like I said, is probably from the basic safety set, it's my favorite tool. Stun guns are my number one, but this video is more about the pepper spray and the Kubotans, and I'll do the stun guns in a different video. But my recommendation to you is start with a Kubotan, add the pepper spray, because this is your close and personal. Like, they're that close to you, and you have to defend yourself. Is pepper spray your favorite one? No. Because you know what? Pepper spray is hot. We want them away from us. Pepper sprays are away from us tool. This is our up close and personal, you're gonna get in my space or you're getting in my space tool. Because then I could just take it and go boom, boom, you know, back away, hit them, swing around. You can use your windmill. If they're in front of you, you can windmill it into their temple. By the way, I do have to tell you that their temple, their eyes, and their throat, those are your potential lethal hits. Everything else is non-lethal, but those are your potential. So that's a decision you need to make ahead of time. Remember, put on your warrior mindset. The mindset that decides that you are going to defend your life no matter what. So it's something for you to decide for yourself. Are you going to avoid those areas and hit them other places to escape? Or are you just going to go all out and just do whatever it takes to save your life and those with you? All right, so you can hit them, break their collarbone, break their rib. Any hit is an effective hit. Yes, it is. In fact, I have a story to tell you. There was a young lady in a town next to me. Oh, this has been a few years ago now, probably closer to several. And she was walking through the grocery store parking lot at night, in the dark, late, and she was all alone. So she thought. She gets to her car and she goes to try to open up her car. And guess what? She could not unlock her car door. Whether it was just her fumbling, like I fumble and sometimes I can't get my key in, or it was set up, I do not know, because sometimes they'll mess with your locks, you're stuck in a dangerous place. But this empty parking lot wasn't so empty because it was a guy in a big black truck near her. And he jumped out of the truck, ran over to her, grabbed her by her hair, and slammed her head against the car. She was injured and she was dazed. But she was prepared. She had a Kubotan on her keychain. This allowed her to spin around, and she happened to clock him in the side of the head. Saved her life. This allowed her to run away to safety with minimal trauma. She's already has some injuries, but it's not worse. She's alive, right? She's alive. Yes, we can celebrate that. She is alive. And the police were able to find him easier because her Kubotan matched the hole in his skull. Yes, that is how effective a Kubotan is. So If they come up behind you and grab a hold of you, scrape it down, push into those bones, hit those bones, hit anywhere. Anywhere you hit is an effective hit. Just go for it. I mean, yes, if you have the opportunity to go to a professional self-defense class and learn more, there is some other things that you can learn. There is a lot of techniques that with Kubotans where people will tell you, oh, I know all about Kubotans, and they'll tell you complicated maneuvers. If you have the interest and the ability to do it, go for it, yes, because that gives you almost real life practice with other people and more knowledge. The more knowledge, the safer you will be. But I'm middle-aged, and let's be honest, most of us at middle age, we may not be inclined to take 6 weeks to 6 months to take a self-defense class because we are busy. Some of you are raising kids, some of you have grandkids, and some of you are working. We're busy, and if you can't take a class, don't worry about it. That's why I'm here. I'm here for you. Get a Kubotan. I mean, if nothing else, get a Kubotan. And just know, any hit is a good hit. Don't worry about the complicated maneuvers. They're great. But you know what? Just hitting them anywhere can save your life. All right. It's for the up close and personal. Get them out of your space, because 90% of attacks, they have their hands on you before you even know they're there. So, but what about the distance? Okay, this works for distance too. You know, a menacing look, using your voice. No, get away from me. Because your voice is a self-defense tool. Your face, your stance, your confidence are self-defense tools. Use that. Be a hard target. Let them know that you're going to put up a fight, because you know what? Most don't want to. They're looking for someone who's going to go just freeze and allow them to do whatever. You are not that person. You're going to fight for your life. All right, let's buddy it up with a pepper spray. Okay, we have a few different styles, but let me show you. We have the protected pepper, and these come in really pretty, blingy. They all have a little bit of, oh, sorry, not protected pepper. This is the pepper sleigh. And they all have a bit of bling, because you know what? We need to enjoy our self-defense tools. Right, ladies? Yes. Let's enjoy our tools so we carry them with us. Oh, a second. Bob wants a nap. I think he has to sneeze. Let me move it over here. Oh, bless you. All right. So let's enjoy our tools. And you know what? We also have, now this is the protected pepper. So here's the protected peppers. And this is the shield protected pepper. Let me show you. The shield protected pepper comes with, look at that. It comes with a disable pen. And so with the disable pen, you know, you're walking around carrying, and you got your pepper spray and you're doing your own thing and your life habit, you're smart, you have it on your wrist. Someone sneaks up to you and tries to grab it. Guess what? They can't use it on you, because you still have the pen, and now they have a piece of pepper spray that will not spray. It sprays beautifully with a pen in, but not without. It's your key, your safety. Let me tell you what's special about the shield. Oh my goodness, be ready to be shocked. You're gonna love this. See this white button right here? Can you see that? It kind of blends in. There we go. Kind of blends in because I chose the marble instead of one of the beautiful colors like mauve and rose and periwinkle and teal. But this button, it works when you press the pepper spray, It also works if you have your pepper spray on safety, which I'll show you in a minute. And this button connects to your cell phone through Bluetooth, and it will contact 5 of the people that you have chosen with an I need help message. And it'll do that every 2 minutes by default and include a GPS map location. Doesn't that rock? Yes, because you are too busy fighting for your life to be able to call the police or call backup. Let them do it for you. And like I said, it's going to keep repeating that message until you use your personal code to undo it. Bad guy doesn't know that. He doesn't even know you've done that. Plus, hopefully you've sprayed him in the face and he knows better. He's now burning for his misdeeds. So yes, this will communicate. I love this for college girls because you know what? Us mamas worry about our kids, don't we? And if you have daughters and boys too that you want to protect, then you can send this with them. And you know what? You're one of the contacts, and if they're in trouble, you will know it and you can do something about it. And as long as you don't see it, you know they're doing fine. So I love this. This is peace of mind for us and safety for our kiddos. So love that. Okay, so let me show you. Whoops. Oh, I forgot one of my favorite signs. Please forgive me for that, but let me show you how to work it. Okay. So let me use this. This pepper spray, can you see this? Is on safety. Off of safety, always use your thumb. So again, safety, off of safety, always use your thumb. When you spray them, don't worry, Bob, I'm not gonna spray you. Across the eyes, across the nose, across the mouth, and down the shirt. Why down the shirt? Give me your guess in the comments. All right, so here again, zip, zip, zip down the shirt. In fact, don't even stop there. Paint them orange. Because you know what? It comes out orange. It's got an orange dye in it. You just use that whole thing on them. Paint them orange and you know you have them good. And you could be confident that you do have them and you didn't miss. Doesn't that rock? Doesn't that make you feel better about using the pepper spray? You know where it is. And you know what? Don't worry about using it up, because with your receipt or contact me, I'd be happy to help and do the happy dance that you're safe. But you know what? And why I'm doing the happy dance? Because you're going to get a free replacement. So you have a full pepper spray to carry with you for your confidence, for your safety, and so you're ready. Hopefully you never have a second time, but if you do, you have one. So that's our guarantee for you. So here it is. See? That's what the bad guy looks like. He glows like that blue Smurf I mentioned for a week. Doesn't that rock? And let me tell you a story. There was a young lady very recently, like this summer, where she was being harassed by her ex. Not just harassed. He was coming to her house, breaking in. He was threatening her with violence and even threatening her with her life, like daily. But every time he'd come in, she'd run and call the police. Of course, he was always gone before the police could get there. And then the police would go talk to him, and then he would deny it and tell, oh, you know, she's crazy. She's making it up. In fact, she's harassing me. See? Sorry you guys had to go through this. You know, see what I deal with. And he did this every day, or nearly every day. And there was nothing she could do about it until she got a pepper spray. And then he broke into her house again to threaten her and scare her and intimidate her. And she sprayed him in the face. And guess what? He did manage to make it home, but when the police went to go talk to him, they were able to shine the UV light on him, and it was proof admissible in court that he was harassing her. Doesn't that rock? Win for the survivor. Okay, so again, pepper spray for your distance, Kubotan for your up close and personal. And you know what? Here's a couple choices. I do this. I love my arm candy. Comes in some gorgeous colors and patterns. And I keep my self-defense tools on there. I've got my most important keys on there. And that way, you know, because half the time I don't carry a purse, but when I do, I carry one of my Damsel concealed carry purses. But then I literally have it. I'm not going to have it fall out of my hand. I'm not going to accidentally set my key somewhere. And it's become just a natural extension of me. It's very comfortable. But this is more than just a bracelet for your keys and your defense tools. This, can you see it? There we go. Is a disable pin for your stun gun. You know, the little ringer would be fantastic with this one. See? And now your little ringer is ready to go. And then you can sit there and walk, and then you've got plan A, plan B, plan C, however you want to layer your protection that fits you and your personality. Okay, and then in my pocket, we also have breakaway keychains. So you can have, and this is what I do, this is what I carry when I am carrying my purse. I keep my defense tools hanging on the outside of my purse. You know, I've got kind of a bolder personality, so I don't mind that. I actually like it. But you can tuck, let me see, here. See, well, this is one from out of my inventory, so I don't have the handles on it, but because I'm waiting for you to do that. You know, so me, I'll just hang my keys there. But this also allows you to just tuck your keys inside and your defense tools, because guess what? That is a quick and easy to grab your defense tools, or have your hands inside of your purse with your hand on it, because you know what? I really would prefer you to have them in your hand, whether your hand's in your purse, they're hanging on the outside of your purse, or you're walking to and from your car like this. I've been doing that for 5 years. It's very empowering. And you know what? You are far less likely to be a victim. You're walking with your defense tools in your hand. Do you think that creep, that predator creep in that van is going to choose you to be his victim? No, he's not going to choose you, because you are going to fight for your life, and he can see that. And he doesn't want anything to do with that. He wants somebody, like I said earlier, who's just going to freeze, who's never considered their safety. So there you go. And so if you're, okay, so you're using this and you have it on your stroller, your purse, your belt loop, your backpack, whatever, and you suddenly need your tools, you have them that fast, because you literally do need to have them that fast. So there you go. These are my favorite tools for everyday wear and tear and carry. I shouldn't say wear and tear, but for carrying everywhere you go, including the stun gun, but I'm going to do the stun guns in the next video. All right, see you in a minute. Empower!